streaming. Let's see. Alright. Okay. Take it back, daddy-o. One hop this time. Okay. Ooh. What the heck? Alright, here we are. Let's close this page thingy, whatever it's called. And we're live. Launching the game for the literal first time ever, as I've never played this game before. I always wanted to play this game back when Switch first came out and didn't have a lot of games. I think it had this. My controller's not showing up. Sometimes if you launch a game without your controller and use your mouse right off the bat, it will just lock you out of your controller. It is working now. It is working now. Oh, hiya, Chief. Yeah.
Are we fighting them? I guess we're gonna die, but...
I always take on murder trials. I'm the best at what I do. No one does it quite like myself. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. This is a lot about you, and your client as well. Oh, thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before this case? Yes. Actually, I kinda owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Should it be like a southerner? Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can, darling. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life. Everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yes, it's him. I do declare. Death, despair. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna die. It sounds like he wants to die. Oh, yes, sigh. Wait, you didn't say sigh. Big sigh. Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? I don't know. I'm gonna need like a million voices I didn't realize, so I can't do this. There's a lot of voices. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. I'm finished. I can't live in a world without her. I can't. But who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Oh, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? The person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. My name is Phoenix Wright. Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts, my best friend since grade school. Our school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. What? In 20 or 30 years I've known him, it's usually been true. He's had a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say, though, is usually not his fault. He has terrible, terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that he's a good guy at heart. That I owe him one, which is why I took the case. To clear his name. And that's what I'm gonna do. With conviction and gusto. August 3rd, 10 a.m. District Court. Courtroom number 2. Oh my god, so many voices. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts. The prosecution is ready, Your Honor. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Ahem. Mr. Wright. This is your first trial, is it not? Yes, Your Honor. I'm a little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. Your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves. Thank you, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness. Yes, Your Honor. The test will consist of a few simple questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Oh, wait a second. I can't even see chat. I realized I'm on the wrong window. Okay. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Okay, so this is just making sure you're not brain dead. The defendant is Larry Butts. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor. Correct. Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. This is a murder trial. Tell me, what's the victim's name? I didn't do that. I don't know it. course, I know the victim's name. I just forgot. Temporarily. I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press tab to check it anytime. On a controller, lady! Oh. Attorney's badge. No one would believe I was a defense attorney if I didn't carry this. Sydney's autopsy report. Time of death, blah blah blah. Cause of death, blah 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 blah. Alright, great. Her name's Sydney. Remember to check it out. Austin, do it for me, please. I'm begging you. Mr. Wright, who's the name of the victim in this case? The victim's name is Cinda Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... Oh shit. Blunt force... She was struck once by a blunt object. Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you. Oh, thank you, Your Honor. Because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure. Well then, first, a question from the prosecution, Mr. Payne. Yes, Your Honor. As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was? Yes. The murder weapon was this statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim. I see. The court accepts it in the evidence. Statue added to the court record. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence added during the trial. That evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use tab to check the court record frequently. Objection! Wait. Oh, there was no objection. That was just the judge hitting the thing. Okay. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness. Yes, the prosecution calls the defendant Mr. Butts to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention? Wait. Oh, I fucked up. Pay attention, you don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Oh fuck, I forgot Larry's voice. Ahem. Mr. Butts, is it not true that the victim had recently dumped you? Hey, watch it, buddy! We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra, Mark Anthony. I wasn't dumped, she just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me like that ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what do you describe generally what we mean by dumped? Fact she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men. She had just returned from overseas with one of them the day before the murder. What do you mean, one of them? Lies! All of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it! Oh, my microphone's probably really loud. I don't even know. Who knows? Your Honor, the victim's passport. Let me lower this a little bit. Just -3. There we go. Probably good. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Indeed. Oh, she appeared to have returned the day before murder. Dude, no way. Oh my god. Too many voices. Okay. Reset. victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies. Daddies? Sugar? Yes, older men who gave her money in gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle. Dude! We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Mr. Butts, what do you think of her now? Right? Oh, wait. What? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, wait. Larry had a way of... Objection! Oh. My client had no idea. Oh. Can't remember my voices. He's a southerner. My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Oof. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? That's cheating, she-dog. I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Oh man, I can't figure out that guy's voice at all. I'm just gonna get to the bottom of this. Let's continue with the trial, shall we? I believe the accused's motive's clear to everyone. Yes, quite. Oh boy, this is not looking too good. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment on the day of the murder, did you not? I did, yeah. But did you not? Hell, well, maybe I did, and maybe I didn't. He wins. What do I do? Fuck. I don't think there's any evidence that he showed that he was there. So if I don't see any evidence, it's deny. You didn't go there. Ugh, see, it's like this. I don't remember. You don't remember? Well then, we'll just have to remind you. I got a bad feeling about this. Oh no! Oh no! You can't tell me you have a witness after. You have to already have the witness put in the witness evidence. Your bullshit. We have a witness that can prove he did go to the victim's apartment that day. Well, that simplified matters. Who's your witness? The man who found the victim's body just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Order in the court. Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its witness. Yes, Your Honor. This is bad. On the day my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's buildings. Please bring Mr. Frank Sahiwit to the stand. Mr. Sahiwit, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is that correct? Oh yes, newspaper, yes. Mr. Sweeter, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw on the day of the murder. Witness testimony. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it's strange, I looked inside the apartment. Then I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead! I quailed and frightened, found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found the public phone. I remember the exact time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there. Why didn't you tell the truth? I can't defend you against a testimony like that. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone in the victim's apartment working? Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout? Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones don't function properly. The phone that Mr. Sawheed used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of blackout for your perusal. Blackout record added to the court record. Now, Mr. Wright. Yes. I'm so tired suddenly. What the frick? Yes, Your Honor. You may begin your cross-examination. Right, this is it, the real deal. What exactly am I supposed to... what exactly am I... I'm a Southerner. What exactly am I supposed to do? Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave. Lies? What? He was lying? Your client is innocent, right? Then that witness must have lied in his testimony. Or is your client really guilty? How do I prove he's not? The Alamo. Southerner. How do I prove he's not? You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find your contradiction between the court record and the witness testimony. Then, once you found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness' face. Okay. Open the court record with the tab and point out the contradiction in the testimony. Witness account. I was going door to door selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I was going door to door selling subscription when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. Okay. The door was out from noon to 6 p.m. on the day of the crime. The electricity was out. The victim apparently arrived home on the 30th of July. The time of death was between 4 and 5 p.m. The power was off between noon and 6 p.m. The power was off at the victim's time of death. The victim arrived home the day before the time of death. I believe he was selling subscriptions. And I believe he saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because that's a door have open behind him. I think I believe that. Thinking it's strange, I look inside the apartment. And I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quailed and frightened and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. How do I know about the time? 1 p.m. That's suspicious. There's no way she was dead yet. She wasn't dead until 4 p.m. Wait, I forgot to do voices. 1 p.m. Right, doesn't that seem strange to you? Present some evidence to contradict him. Oh yeah? That's impossible! The autopsy puts the time of death at 4 p.m. At 4 to 5 p.m. 100%. Objection! Okay, he's a southerner, right? You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? Or he's like a classy southerner. So he's like, you found the body at 1 p.m. Wait, no. What's a classy? You found the body at 1 p.m. Are you sure? You sure? Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain. Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. I think Bostoner. I prefer Bostoner. The autopsy notes the time of death at sometimes after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? He's a Boston Southerner. Ha ha. Well, that, objection! This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time. After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. I got the voices completely fucked up everywhere. Mr. Sawi, why were you so certain you found the body at 1 p.m.? Well, that's a really good question. Great job, Wade. Way to put him on the spot. She's the one voice I can do consistently. That's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies. See through one, and their whole story falls apart. Amazing. Wait, I remember now. Would you care to give your testimony again? Oh, a real testimony this time. Excellent. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There is a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a taped program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding. Oh, that doesn't make sense. Smart man. Okay. I see. You heard a voice saying the time on a taped program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Right. You know what to do. I've got this one. Oh wait, no, that was Wright's voice. Cross-examination. The time of discovery. You see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. That's impossible! The power was off! Hold it! Are you sure it was a television and not a radio? Well, no, I guess it might have been a radio. Incidentally, there is no radio on the premises. There is only one large television. Right. I can't put my finger on it, but something about this seems fishy. Something about hearing the television. The witness is testifying he heard the time. Okay, I like that voice for that guy. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it? No, it wasn't that. It's that there was no power in the whole building! Objection! Hold it right there! prosecution and said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video. The defendant has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sawit? No, I find it quite puzzling myself. Quite. I remember now. Mr. Sawit, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. My apologies, Your Honor. I'm all over the place. I don't know a single voice I'm doing. It must have been the shock of finding the body. Very well, Mr. Sheehy. Let's hear your testimony once more, please. Witness testimony. The third round. Actually, I didn't hear this time. Wait. Actually, I didn't hear this. I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment. Wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw. He's lying again! Yeah, gladly, because I'm about to fucking smoke this kid. Cross-examination, hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. Hold it right there. The murder weapon? Yeah, the table clock that was used as a weapon. That's what I just said. Did you doze off in the middle of my testimony or something? Something's fishy here. That's impossible. The statue's the murder weapon. Objection! Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. And now, how is that supposed to be a clock? You with your objections and your evidence, just who do you think you are? Just answer the question, Mr. Sawit. Hey, I saw it in there, okay? That's a clock. Your Honor, if I may, yes, Mr. Payne. As a witness statement, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch, you just tilt it, and it says the time out loud. As it doesn't look like a clock, I submitted it as a statue. My apologies. I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock, after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. This is a clock. Do you have any problems with this testimony now? True. The only way for him to have known the weapon was a clock was him to hold it with his own hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Ha! Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he... went into the apartment. You're lying! You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder! Oh yeah? Prove it! Prove I went in there! I'll do better than that! I can prove you're the one who killed her! You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice! That was the sound you heard! Order in the court. Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. Mr. Sawit, the sound must have left quite the impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon spoke just as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. Objection! What's the meaning of this? It's all baseless conjecture! Baseless? Just look at the witness's face! Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never, look, the clock, I heard, no, I mean, I saw, Shut up, I hate you! It was him, I tell you, it was him, I saw him, he killed her, and he said, burn, give her, Order in the court, I say. Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claim. Mr. Wright. Your Honor, your claim the sound the witness heard came from the clock. Do you have any evidence? The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully. Your Honor, the sound Mr. Sweet heard was definitely this clock. A fact which is clear if you simply... How would I know? All you have to do is examine the batteries. The batteries are in the right way. The clock seems to be working fine. What exactly do you mean, Mr. Wright? The clock was working fine. Yes, and... I'm sorry. I think I got confused back there with all this stuff. I thought it would make sense because when he hits her, the batteries would loosen and it would make a sound. Oh, well, yeah, duh, sounding the clock, because it will just say the exact same time that it said, duh. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I asked the court to listen very carefully. Beep. So you heard the clock. What do you conclude, Mr. Wright? Mr. Ping, can you tell me what time it is now? It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow! Precisely the discrepancy between what Sawahit heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sawahit, try to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing! Oh, what's he talking about now? Oh, it may seem like the clock is running 3 hours slow. It proves nothing! How did you know it was running 3 hours slow on the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case! He's right. How am I going to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack critical evidence to support your claim. Yes, Your Honor. It means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sawahit. I come all the way down here to testify, or look what happens! Yeah, if you murder someone, don't testify, dumbass. You treat me like a criminal! A criminal! Your lawyers are all slime! almost had him. Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast! Wait, not so fast, Mr. Swahee! Mia? I mean, Chief? Listen up, right? Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Oh, that fucking stupid push-up, push rock game, that looks awful. Don't throw this one away. Is it free? But Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Wait, no, voice backwards. I can't prove the clock was slow the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste time counting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Figure out the reason, and you'll have your proof. Right? Can't you think of a reason as to why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes. Wait. Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence somewhere in that can prove that, right? Find it and let them have it. Well, Mr. Wright, you say the clock was already running slow on the day of the murder. Have you found evidence to support this claim? Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt! Let's see this evidence. Take that! The victim had just returned home from abroad the day before the murder. As we all know, the time difference between here and Paris is 9 hours. When it's 4 p.m. there, it's 1 a.m. the next day there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast! The victim had to reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when it struck her dead in their apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Swahee, or should I say, Mr. Did It? Order! Order, I say! Well, this case has certainly turned out differently than we all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness. Yeah, he was arrested and it has been taken away, Your Honor. Very well. Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I have to say I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly and find the true culprit at the same time. Thank you, Your Honor. At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts, not guilty. Wait, can you cheer for judges? And with that, this court is adjourned. It turns out that Frank Swahee was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mrs. Swahee let himself in to do his dirty work. While he was searching her place, the victim returned home. Flustered, Mrs. Swahee grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find. August 3rd, 2:32 p.m. District Court. Defendant Lobby number 2. I still can't believe we won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations. Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you. Not at all, Mr. Knight. Not at all. You fight your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've seen the Chief looking this happy. I've never seen her. If she's this glad, I imagine how Larry must feel. My life was over, but... Larry! Larry, you're supposed to be happy now. What's wrong? Oh, Nick. Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon. Good. Wait. No. What? I mean, no. Bad. Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed. But my Cindy Windy's gone, man. Gone forever, man. Larry, she was a... Nah, never mind. Congratulations, Henry. Yes, you. I can practically see the headline now. Harry Butts, innocent. Thanks. I really owe you one. I wouldn't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner? Movie? My treat. Oh no, I couldn't. Hey, I was the one who got you off the hook. Hey. Here, take this. It's a present. A present? For me? Wait, this is evidence, wasn't it? Actually, I made this clock for her, dude. I made one for her and one for me. Really? You made this? Oh, well, thank you. I'll keep it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can't you believe it? I was so into that shit. And she was just playing me for a fool. Don't that make you just want to cry? Larry. Are you sure, sir? Sure. Excuse me? I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Nah, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay. Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friend? Something that proves how she feels about him? Yeah, actually I do, right. What in the heck is she talking about? Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock that you made for her, Larry. And she took it with her when she traveled. Whatever. She probably just needed a clock, that's all. You think so? It's not a pretty heavy clock to be taken traveling. Well, think of it what you will. Hey, Dick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really I am. Thanks. That made him feel a little bit better. Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize that things change depending on how you look at them. People, too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right? Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. I wish I knew how much this chick talked before I chose to do a girl's voice. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off? Yeah, I guess so. Say, how about dinner? On me. We'll chicken toast as innocent plus. Yeah. Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying that part of why you became Elizabeth because of him? Yeah, part, at least. He can't tell me that's not something, baby, over drinks. Dude, she's trying to get it in. And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's good to have friends. But I'm pretty sure he's not gonna pay us, unless you count the clock he gave me. I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep. A brand new episode has been added. Yes, sir. I would love to save my progress. Turn around every now and then. I get a little bit happy by the way you're coming down. Turn around. I'm so tired. I'm gonna nap, actually. I have to nap. I am like the most tired human being ever right now. Alright, peace out for now. Maybe I'll be back in like an hour or two.